With how your team came out, especially in that first quarter, with it only being a 5-point game at half, just what was the main concern and that allowed Detroit to get the separation?
I mean, they ended up finding their rhythm and do what they do with their ball pressure and their physicality, and we didn't handle it very well, especially, I mean, in quarters 2 and 3 for sure. I think we started with the mindset of, running and letting it fly, and we saw it at the beginning, great energy, and that this team, especially good teams, playoff teams, that they're going to punch and punch hard, and you just got to be ready to take it and then respond. And, at one point we dropped our shoulders, and I told the guys, I'm proud of their effort. We just got to be better. We all believe and feel like we can be better than this. With that being said, just, you shoot 37%, 46 threes. And I was like, well, that was the game right there. 20 turnovers for 26 points. That's not good. And a lot of those turnovers were pain points. They scored 80 points in our paint, fast break points. So got to learn from it. I think it's a good experience. Once again, you play a very good team, very well coached. And, we just got to move on to the next one. But proud of the guys. That's the fight we want to see. And now we're just going together again tomorrow, watch film, get 1% better, and be ready for the next.
Another, especially first half, strong start for Noah. What do you think he's done in terms of, you talk about earning minutes, earning a role, not necessarily being given out. How do you feel he's made steps toward perhaps earning this starting role or just a more featured role in the long term?
Yeah, I mean, Noah always takes positive steps. I need him to be better defensively, and he knows it. His voice needs to grow, and embracing the contact. They're playing with the two bigs, and whether you're the low man, whether your communication is on off the ball, all those things, because he's really smart. He's about the right things. He knows it, and like everybody else, need to grow into that fast. And I know he will. So I like his aggressiveness, how he shot the ball, and gotta keep taking, like I said, positive steps.
Jordy, what's the key to better navigating some of these cold shooting quarters you guys have had going forward?
Keep shooting. Yep. Especially if you take good shots. We all know what a good shot is. I'm not saying that we take all good shots, but you see it right there. We shot 37% from three, so there's nothing wrong right there. Maybe you could argue that out of 20 turnovers, six of those turnovers should be threes, and then maybe right there you give yourself a chance. So there's a lot of things, a lot of different ways to see it. I just want to give our guys the confidence and just keep building, because they do a great job in the day-to-day. They show up, and they're about the right thing. So just keep shooting it.
This was Jagor's first start, had the ball a good amount, a lot of pick-and-roll reps. Just how'd you feel about how he orchestrated the offense?
I mean, he had 7 assists to 1 turnover against a team that forced us to 20 turnovers, so that's pretty good. And he'll keep getting better. It's just a good way to experience those minutes. Those 23 minutes is extremely valuable. He did good things. And, he shot the ball. He was aggressive with his threes, and, very, very happy with everything, like his playmaking and all that stuff. So ready for that next one.
Hey, Coach, how did you what did you like about Jagor's game tonight on the defensive side of the ball in the context that this was his first start?
I think that he still needs to get used to the physicality of the game, the schemes, the communication. And I know, right now the game is, going so fast for him, right? Like, when we're all young and, everything is so intense. And at one point when you have more experience and different type of confidence, then things start to slow down. So he's a really smart kid. He asks questions. He works at it. So I know he'll understand all that. His superpower on defense are his length and rebounding. And if you look at today, grabbed 3 rebounds, and he should be able to get a lot of deflections because, like I said, just his length, his positional defense is going to be good. So, keep growing on that end of the floor for sure.
Jordy, even excluding the turnovers and the transition points, I guess, what would you have liked to see on the interior? Just obviously they were getting a lot of easy looks at the rim there.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those points out of turnovers in the paint, right? And then a lot of those were like lack of a lone man when their bigs were rolling, because we were trying to be aggressive with Cade, but we didn't stop Cade, we didn't stop the roller. So all those things, were hard to deal with. Like I said, we lost the possession game by, I believe, close to 20 points, and it ended up losing, if my math is correct, by 18. So, that's the reason why things happen, and we need to understand. We need to be more focused. We got to be on point. And today, it got to a point that we dropped our shoulders, and that's why I want our guys to be better, to play to exhaustion. Like I said, in the Indy, 3 guys asked for subs, and today 1 guy asked for a sub. So I want them to play even harder and harder and harder.